Hello everyone, my name is Amanda McGuire. I am a Diamond Beachbody coach and I have been a coach for a little over a year and a half now. I was asked to come and talk to you by Brittany. I am the July Up-and-Comer promotion winner and I hit Success Club 90 last month. So Brittany had called me and asked first off, how I hit Success Club 90, and then she asked if I would mind coming on in this group and sharing with you a few tips and tricks on how I did it. I currently, for the August Cup, am the number one US team, and I have Success Club 62 for the month of August. So just a little bit about me before I get into my tips and tricks. I am from St. Paul, Minnesota. I work full-time at General Mills in marketing. I'm on the cereal team, which is really fun. I really enjoy working there. I've been there for a little over 2.5 years. I also am a grad student. I am going for my MBA part-time, and I have 2 semesters left, so I am on the home stretch, which is really exciting. And then on top of that, I'm recently engaged, which is so exciting, and we are in the midst of planning a wedding. So with a full-time job and grad school and planning a wedding, Beachbody, it's just such a passion of mine, and I always find time for doing it because I just love it. It brings me so much joy and happiness, and so yeah, I've just really loved being a coach, and I just love this community, and I love being a part of such an awesome company with such a great mission. But now I'm going to hop into kind of how I've been hitting such high Success Club numbers. So what I'm going to start by saying is, unfortunately, there is no secret to it. As a lot of you probably know, all of the top coaches in Beachbody are constantly sharing with us videos on this champions page. They're sharing YouTube videos and Instagram videos of how they're being successful and what they're doing to grow their team and to be the top team in the company. So it's no secret, and that's what I love about this company is everybody is helping everybody, and everybody has potential to be so successful in this company, and I love that. So what I'm going to share with you is probably nothing new, but I hope that it's a reminder for you, or hopefully you get a few new tips and tricks out of it. So the first thing that I'm going to just touch on is the 4 vital behaviors. We all should know them, and we should all be doing them every day. And I will say that, Beachbody has it figured out. These 4 vital behaviors, if we are doing them day in and day out consistently, there's no reason that we should not be seeing success in our business. And I'm not going to touch on all the 4 vital behaviors because we should already all know them. But the one that I'm going to touch on that has been a game changer for me is personal development. When I first started being a coach, people would be like, don't forget personal development. You need to do personal development. And I was like, I just didn't understand personally what doing personal development would do for my business. Spending time like reading and growing my mind, how would that help other people? I just didn't understand it. So I kept kind of putting personal development off to the side. And then I started reading the book, You Are a Badass. And if you haven't read that book, I highly recommend that you do because it is a great read and it truly makes you feel like a badass. So check it out if you haven't already. But after I read You Are a Badass, I just realized that the reason behind doing personal development is so that we can fill our minds and ourselves up as a coach so that we can pour out to our challengers, our coaches, our potential challengers. And, reading these books, they empower you and inspire you, and they kind of show you and teach you that the sky is the limit. Put yourself out there and share your story, share your journey, let other people in. And doing personal development just gives you that push and that extra excitement that we need to share our story. It's nerve-wracking to be so vulnerable and share our ups and downs, but people want to see that. People want to hear that. And us being real and raw and relatable, that is why people are going to want to join our challenge groups. So personal development, if you're not doing it already, I highly recommend it. Whether that's a YouTube video or I stopped listening to the radio and now I just listen to Audible on the way to work. Right now, I just finished The Miracle Morning. Love that book. Hashtag Girl Boss is awesome. The 5-Second Rule. There's so many great personal development books out there. So check them out and start adding that to your daily routine. Whether it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour, find what works for you. But I promise you, it'll fill you up and it'll kick you in the butt to get you going. So I encourage you to do that. Next up is Instagram. Instagram has been my jam. That is where I am getting all of my challengers, and most of them are cold market. I don't know any of them. They're just finding me on Instagram from hashtags, posting consistently, showing up every day, Instagram stories. Showing up consistently it's key. It's the name of the game. If we aren't showing up for ourselves, why would potential challengers think that we would show up for them? So that's what I always think. I'm like, if I'm not getting my workouts in and I'm not getting results, why is Mary over there or somebody else that I don't know, why are they going to think that I'm going to be an awesome coach for them? That's why I show up consistently every single day. I personally post 5 to 7 times a day on Instagram. That is what works for me. That doesn't work for everybody, and that is okay, but you just need to find what works for you, and you need to stick to it. And you need to be consistent with it. And, posting your sweaty selfies after your workout and posting the different food that you're eating, talking about Shakeology and how delicious it is and how awesome it is, and, just really sharing it with people and inviting them to join you. If we don't invite people, then they have no idea that they can join us, that they can take on these workouts and these challenge groups, and that they can get results like we're getting. So another thing that's working for me is Instagram stories. About 4 months ago, I randomly was super tired one morning. I get up super early to work out, and I decided to have an energized early morning dance party, and it was kind of embarrassing because I was just like dancing all over the place, and the next day I thought I would try it again, and then I did it again, and I just kept having these early morning dance parties with my Energize every morning before I started my workout, and there was a day that I didn't post my morning dance party. And the amount of messages that I got from people that I didn't even know were watching my dance parties were like, "Where is your dance party today?" And I was like, whoa, people are watching my stories and they are watching my consistency. And the second I stop that, they want to know where I am. So it was just really cool to know that people are, watching these dance parties and they really like them. And dance parties works for me. That doesn't mean it's necessarily going to work for everybody, but everybody has something that they can bring to the table, whether that's making an Instagram story of your smoothie every day, or you meal prepping, or taking people on your grocery shopping adventure on Sunday, just being open with people and real and raw. And Instagram just really gives people a feel. Instagram pictures are great because they get to see you and who you are, but Instagram stories shows your personality. It lets people into like how you talk and how you act and move. And I don't know about you, but it just makes such a difference to hear people's voice and like who they are as a person, to know if you'll like click with them or mesh with them. So I show up every day. I do little snippets of my workouts on Instagram stories every morning. And I found a lot of success in that because people see the workout moves that I'm doing and they realize that they can do it too. I work out in my office and it's tiny. It's a tiny little office, but I make it work. And people are like, oh, I live in a studio and I can make that work too then if Amanda can. So it's just kind of letting people in to your life and into this fitness journey and showing them the ups and downs and just being real and raw with them. So those are kind of my tips and tricks. I hope that they help. Again, there's no secret. Just show up every single day, be consistent, do personal development, invite people, reach out, share your journey. and I hope that you have great success as well. Feel free to shoot any questions that you have in the comments below. This was supposed to be live, but it didn't post, so this is a re-recorded video. But I got my point across, I think, the same everything that I said in the first video. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great day.